everyone, Marian here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a baby name video for you guys. I am currently 8 months pregnant, and I am sitting in what will be our baby's nursery, which really is our master bedroom, but the baby's gonna be sleeping with us for probably about the first 6 months of his life. If you're interested, by the way, in nursery setup, storage, organization, all that kind of thing, I just put out a video about that, so I will link it below. But I have been researching baby names a lot recently, both personally because we're expecting and professionally because I just finished my draft of a book about Judaism and pregnancy, and I have a whole big section in there about baby names. So I wanted to share with you guys some of the most trendy / cool, unique, and popular Hebrew baby names. So it's a look back at what was trendy, cool, and popular in 2018, as well as my predictions for what's going to be cool, trendy, and popular in terms of Hebrew, Jewish / Israeli baby names in 2019. Okay, so let's jump in. So here are my top 5 names for boys, starting with the name Amos. Amos Oz was a really famous Israeli author who was also an advocate for peace in Israel, and he just passed away this past year. So my prediction is this will be a popular name moving forward. It's very old-fashioned and traditional, but it has that really cool edge to it. So yeah, the name Amos. Next up is the name LIOR, which means my light. This is actually a traditional name, but it's recently become more and more popular because there's an Israeli TV show that's really popular in Israel and here in the US on Netflix, and one of the lead characters' names in real life is LIOR Raz. The third name I have for boys is BOAZ. This is another character in the show Fauda, which is the one I was just talking about that's on Netflix and really popular in Israel, and it's also a traditional biblical name which means strength within him. So it's a really beautiful and cool name. My fourth name for boys is another one from the show Fauda, but also just popular in general on its own, and that is the name DARON. This is a really popular Hebrew / Israeli name, and it's gained more popularity recently because of the show, and the translation of DARON means gift from God. And then my fifth and final name for boys is the name RAZIEL. This was listed on Feller, which is a really popular Jewish blog website, as one of their most popular names for boys for 2018 and expected to be for 2019 as well. And the name RAZIEL translates to God's secret. So I think that's a pretty cool meaning to the name and a really beautiful name as well. And for short, you could call the boy Ray. So first up for girls is the name Gal, and this is really trendy and popular right now, of course, for the superstar mega celebrity from Israel, Gal Gadot, who starred in Wonder Woman, is beautiful, and is apparently just like a super fun, nice person. I haven't personally met her, maybe one day. So I'm starting with Gal, which actually means wave. Next up for girls is the name Rona. I've seen this trending a lot on different baby websites and Israeli or Hebrew websites. It's one of those long-standing names that's always pretty popular, but rising generally recently. And the name Rona in Hebrew means my joy, so it has a really beautiful translation to it also. So of course I have to mention the name Miriam. This one is from the show Mrs. Maisel. The main character's name is Miriam Maisel. She actually goes by Midge, which was a popular nickname at the time. But I'm predicting that the name Miriam will make a big resurgence now because of that show's popularity. Also, she's such an amazing character. And I, of course, wouldn't be surprised if the name Rachel makes a comeback as well, seeing as the actress who plays Mrs. Maisel is Rachel Brosnahan. So yes, I predict that name will be trending as well. And again, that's another Jewish biblical Hebrew name from the Bible, Rachel. The next trendy name I have on my list for girls is the name Lila. This is one of those names that always tops the baby list. And Lila actually means night in Hebrew, so again, it's just a really beautiful, pretty name that is really popular. The next girl name on my list is the name Abigail. Abby or Abigail is just, again, one of those really popular biblical Hebrew names. It means my father's joy, so it also has a really beautiful meaning to it. And what's nice about this one is even though it has biblical and Hebrew roots, it's not super Hebrew, so if you're not Jewish or if you're looking for a name that any American will be able to pronounce and say, this one will work really well for you, and it's just a very beautiful name. Other name I want to mention is Noah for a girl. So for a girl, you usually spell it without the H. And unlike the male version, which is named after the biblical character Noah, Noah without an H is the Hebrew word for movement. So that's it. Those are my 2019 cool Hebrew unique Jewish baby names. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more down below. I'll see you next time. Bye!